Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, the Tesla Black Friday sale is here, and let's just recap all the different incentives that are available for you right now if you need a vehicle, if you are looking to purchase by the end of this month. So we're going to get into that, plus a variety of topics, but before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And shout out to my latest Patreon members, Vipin, Seth, DK, Chloe. Thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. So in case you've missed it, in case you haven't been watching every single day, let's just recap. And maybe there's a bunch of newer viewers out there that are just taking a look and trying to see what are the actual, all the different discounts based upon models that are out there that you can get right now in one quick summary form. So the first one is shout out to Inside EVs. They posted this: Tesla discounts new cars in inventory, all models by up to 6,300. So before we get into that, let's just back it up just a second, because there is a difference between inventory vehicles and just ordering a vehicle off of the Tesla website. Hopefully that is, self-explanatory, but when you go to order a vehicle like this, you're placing a configuration and it's just at whatever price is on this page. But Tesla, of course, does have inventory that exists out there and that is sitting at local stores that could be near you or whichever. You can put in your zip code, but you can look at a radius, and these vehicles are for quicker delivery, maybe even hopefully a quicker delivery by the end of this month, but after, of course, the Thanksgiving. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I forgot to mention that. Hopefully you're all doing well, but these vehicles are for a quicker delivery. And so that is why Tesla has put discounts on them, various discounts, depending on your location, depending on demand, and of course, depending on how much inventory is actually out there. So of course, 6,300 is on like the Model X and maybe even the Model S. But for Model Y, we've got discounts anywhere from up to $3,700 off. It's only November 23rd or even 24th, whenever you're seeing this, or $3,000 off for the Model Y. So it seems like the end of month sale for Tesla is here. We've got discounts throughout the end of November. And so this typically follows what happened last year and what has happened every single end of quarter for Tesla throughout all the different months. So if you're interested in getting the best deal, it is basically now and maybe even December. We're going to be watching. We got to be basically keeping track of the inventory counts out there. This is Tesla-info, where we can see current inventory stock levels. And right now, Model Y did have a nice sizable increase, but you can see there was plenty of people that take advantage of the discounts that are out there, both for the Model 3 and Model Y. And so inventory, the pink line and the mustard line for Model 3 and Model Y, has started to dip just a little bit, but not really going back all the way down and selling the thousands of vehicles off of being pulled off of the website. So nothing to worry about just yet, but really cool stuff to see that we can see all these certain discounts that are out there. If you're looking for the most inexpensive Tesla, like a $25,000 Tesla, it does exist. You can see right here. Shout out to Holzmart Catalog for posting this. The $25,000 Tesla does exist. It's the current Model 3 Black Friday sale. quote, shout out to Owen Sparks for posting this. This Friday, my parents are picking up the new Model 3 for $25,650. Rear-wheel drive Model 3 is $38,990. $3,500 MA credit, which is a state level credit, $7,500 state credit, and a $2,340 inventory price adjustment. But little does Owen know. I mean, maybe it does know, but there's discounts all the way up to $3,600 on a Model 3. So this deal could be slightly better, but maybe not, because it's a cheaper, most inexpensive Tesla Model 3. And if I remember correctly, Owen's parents, he posted a while ago about that they're actually leasing their Tesla, and they were offering like crazy incentives, like waiving the disposition fee, waiving the 2 remaining payments. Maybe by now it's already been paid, and also waiving damage, wear and tear off of the vehicle, like up to $500 or something like that. So Tesla, you can see, is very aggressive on trying to get these vehicles sold. They're trying to get them out of inventory, and so certainly it is getting a very interesting time to buy a Tesla. And I feel like my personal prediction is that it's only going to get more interesting as we get through every single week through December. And on top of that, we've got this Cybertruck delivery event on November 30th that could have an effect on some of the sales, especially Model S and Model X, depending on what price it actually comes out for the Tesla Cybertruck. Of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 6 months of free supercharging plus 3 months of full self-driving, which is a $15,000 option. So you get to try it out. That's 3 months of full self-driving. It's worth about $200 because there is a $600 because there is a $200 full self-driving subscription that you can buy. And so now you get it for free, just as long as you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. And of course, on top of that, if you're looking for more incentives, don't forget to search to find if you have a state incentive for yourself as well. Of course, hopefully you know about these $7,500 federal tax credit that exists on every single Model 3 and Model Y, and hopefully you've researched and figured out if you qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit yourself. We're probably going to do another video on that to just update everybody on how it works, because it seems to be there's a lot of questions about it. But I did do a poll out there, and so because I was seeing all these different studies that like most people don't know about the $7,500 federal tax credit, and that 40% of Americans don't actually know about the federal tax credit. But I put a poll out there a day ago: do you know about the $7,500 EV tax credit? And 45% said yep, I'm getting the full $7,500. 36% said yep, I understand it. 12% said yep, I'm confused. But 4%, so that's what, like 12 people, 15 people, said nope, what is the $7,500 federal tax credit? Hopefully they weren't trolling there, but it does exist if you're looking for more incentives. And on top of that, just another place for more incentives, there is state level incentives as well. This is a great website called Electric for All. You can go to it, put in your exact zip code, and search based upon your actual location what type of incentives could be available for you, and also state utility incentives as well for like charging stations and things like that, so you can get installed for your house. I put it in the chat so you can take a look at it, but shout out to Electric for All for building a fantastic site. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. If you're looking for the best interest rates for financing your Tesla, definitely check it out at my Patreon link down below in the description. After you join, you get a link to my buying guide, which is the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. Some interest rates as low as 3.99% that anybody can qualify to join the credit union. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. All right. Thanks for coming in. Chris, thanks for coming in. Let's see what your question is. Got a used 2020 Model Y Performance with full self-driving 29,000 miles through Tesla. Used car for $45,800. Put 10,000 hours down. Tesla financing, Santander. Didn't even ask for proof of income from you. That must mean you got good income, or at least you put good income, or maybe you have a fantastic credit score, or maybe even you didn't put any money down. So that's pretty good then. Actually, congrats to you for being able to do that. I would not have gotten the $7,500 tax credit if I bought new, as I owe the IRS money. Chris, I think that's a wrong definition of that. It has nothing to do with whether you owe or get a refund for the tax credit, but has everything to do with how much money you actually make, especially if you're a W-2 income. The rule of thumb is that I've calculated, that I've used multiple times in the past, is if you make $75,000 to under $150,000 for W-2 income earners, a little bit of your paycheck, every single paycheck gets a little bit of tax taken out, and so that's your full tax liability. So if you make anywhere from 75 to 150, your tax liability at the end of the year is above 7,500, so you get that full 7,500 back. So it's a little bit confusing. I know a lot of people are still confused about it as well, and so that's why we try to make as much content about that exact vehicle. But we're going to jump into the next topic after this water break. In this next topic, Tesla Model Y fire sale has begun, and now there's been a massive price drop for the Tesla Model Y, and we're hitting new levels as low as like $33,000 for a brand new Tesla Model Y. So we're going to get into it, but if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Sawyer, he posted this. You can now get a brand new Tesla Model Y rear-wheel drive for as low as $33,000, $490 after federal tax credit, depending on state incentives, which there's like over 12 or 13 states that have state incentives. That number can drop to under $30,000. And so this is new because the other day we did not see this. We saw $3,000 to give or take $3,000 discounts on the Model Y long range and the Model Y performance. But now the cheapest, most inexpensive Tesla Model Y also has a $3,000 massive dollar discount. Of course, I've got the California zip code plugged in, but you can go ahead and check it on yourself on Tesla.com, or you can go to cars.com, which you can see all the different vehicles, and it shows also price drop as well. And then maybe you can sort of by lowest price it, but I don't think they have the long range, or I don't think they have the rear wheel drive vehicles actually posted in on here. Of course, you can stack this with a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get an extra 6 months of free supercharging plus 3 months of full self-driving, which is valued at $600. So definitely check it out. Tesla referral code down below in the description. And thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla referral code in the past and in the future. And on top of that, the great thing about Tesla inventory discounts that's better, I would say these are massively better than the demo discounts, is because inventory discounts still work for Tesla leasing, and that can get you anywhere from $30 to $60 to maybe even $90 a month in payment changes. So you can see right now, if we were to lease a Tesla Model Y rear-wheel drive with that fantastic $3,000 discount, your monthly payment is going to be $349 a month with $4,500 down. Of course, not including state taxes or fees or anything like that. So that's a hard value to beat, especially if you get state incentives on top of that, because then you can use those state incentives to help you put down that down payment for the lease. But however, Tesla leasing is pretty restrictive. It's literally just a rental, and you cannot buy the vehicle out at the end of the term. So it is literally just like renting a car from Hertz. You're just paying the payments and you're just driving it. So just take that for whatever it's worth. It's a good short-term in between type of vehicle, especially if you're waiting for the Model 3 Highland or even the Model Y Juniper, which could be refreshes or 2 different refreshes in the near future. But if you're looking for the lowest payment on your Tesla, that's where channel sponsors like Tenet come into play. Tenet is a approved Tesla financing partner and allow you to get the lowest monthly payment of your loan by deferring a portion of that vehicle price, maybe even that $7,500 federal tax credit. They can do this because they work with credit unions and banks to get you the lowest payment. So definitely check it out. Tenet down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. But this is great to see. I mean, I love discounts. Maybe you do too. I'm sure you also do, because that's what we want. Tesla vehicles and all electric vehicles, actually vehicles are just expensive. So we're just trying to get the lowest monthly payment on the Tesla vehicles and also whatever is the best price. So it's certainly interesting because it's only the end of November. It's Thanksgiving. Black Friday is here, and we should see how December starts to shape up, because last year they started discounts just like this same exact type of climate, and then they just turned up the dial a little bit more and then more. So if you can wait, it might be worth it, but just know that there could be a risk of losing whatever discounts or whatever incentives that are currently out there. So just a little bit of a gamble, but of course, like if anything, if it were to get better, maybe it's only going to get better. Not only, but if it were to get better, maybe it gets better by $3,000 to $4,000 is my personal prediction. But we're going to jump into the next topic after this water break. Gabriel, how can you get the yoke steering wheel on the Model Y? There's plenty of aftermarket parts, and if you're in the California area, there's plenty of installers as well. Mario, next week is my delivery day. What can I do? My exact model is $3,000 cheaper. I asked to cancel my order, but no response. I asked also to get a store credit, but they told me no, it is not possible. Yeah, Mario, they will unfortunately will not do that. You basically have to forfeit $250 and maybe plunk down another $250 on the discounted one. If anything, I have heard of people trying to switch or successfully switching, but it really depends on the Tesla rep, and they're not all the same in terms of customer service and things like that. And so I would say just plunk down another $250. Chris, I'm self-employed, so I do pay every year, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, it basically offsets what tax you would have to pay then. So if you're self-employment, it's a little bit higher in terms of that. Chad, I just picked up a used 2021 Model Y Performance, black, white interior, full self-driving, blue metallic, $46,500 for 15,000 miles. Seems like a good deal. I'm not exactly too sure. Julian, how long would this discount be available? Julian, great question, because how Tesla functions, especially with these inventory deals like this, once you give them your money, let's say you go through the screens, you click through view details, you don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. And then once you give them that $250 deposit, they're going to stay on you like glue. They're going to be hassling you. They're going to be calling you, texting you, because they want you to take delivery ASAP, especially by the end of the month. They do not want you to carry over to the next one, because they got to hit their monthly sales, and they just got to hit their sales in general. So you will not be able to hold this vehicle all the way until next year. They definitely will not allow you to do that. They'll even tell you they're going to cancel your order or release the vehicle to someone else, because Tesla wants to get aggressive. They want to sell vehicles, and so they will not let you hold that vehicle. In terms of how long these discounts will be available, I would say now until the end of December, but vehicles will sell. And so it really depends on inventory levels. If inventory levels keep staying this high or even increase, we're certainly going to see more incentives in the near future. But if inventory starts to dip and sell, then we're not going to see any more incentives. Antonio, thanks for coming in. Welcome back. Thanks for hitting the like button. Q4 must show results, deeper cuts, incentives for sure, zero interest. Yeah, Antonio, that's a great idea. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are interested in zero interest rates. So we could easily see that. Well, not easily see that, but hopefully we'll see that in the near future. Free supercharging, yes. If free supercharging, that would be interesting. But it seems like a lot more people are interested in interest rates. Let me see. I put a poll the other day, but I'm going to poll it again just to see where everybody's or where everybody's at. Where did I put it? Maybe I didn't put it anywhere. But anyways, it's somewhere in there on the poll channel. What's up, D? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And thanks for hitting the like button. Thank you all for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. I've noticed that hitting the like button actually helps with the channel and the live streams and things like that. Adrian, range on Model Y rear-wheel drive is not enough. I have a 2023 Model 3 rear-wheel drive LFP. I realistically only get 200 miles of range. Yeah, great point, Adrian. I would say rear-wheel drives are on the low side, but if you have a home charger, then it should be a non-issue. But if you have to go to like public chargers or work chargers, or even a work charger should be fine. But if you don't have a home charger set up, then definitely get a long range variant of a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y. But if you have a home charger, rear-wheel drive should be good enough, unless you're just doing a lot of road trips or you have a long commute or something like that. Chris, Tesla insurance so much cheaper. I pay $90 a month for my Model Y Performance, where Progressive wanted $145 a month. Yeah, Tesla insurance is definitely the low-cost offering, and in most states, especially if the Tesla insurance is available. I'm curious now, Chris, what state are you in actually in? Gabriel, anyone know if I can get a yoke steering? Yes, you can, Gabriel. What if I'm wanting to lease? Then you just have to make sure you keep the stock steering wheel and replace it back before turning it in into the end. Antonio, California staff, other credits. Happy turkey to all. Working or working not. Yeah, exactly. Jawa, thanks for coming in. What is the best time to buy a Tesla in December? Depends on where you're located. If you're in California or West Coast states, that's a good topic idea for when is the best time to buy a Tesla? Depends on where you're located. And basically, if you're further away from factories, you don't want to wait too long because it takes time for these vehicles to get logistically shipped across the country. But if you're right next to Fremont, you can wait all the way till the end, like literally the data, especially if you're paying cash. If you're financing, then you're kind of forced to do Tesla financing if you're waiting all the way to the end. But there's people, because we can see what happened last year. Like literally on December 29th or 30th, Tesla released a new incentive, and that new incentive was a $7,500 discount on Model S and Model X. Throughout the month, they tiered with Model 3 and Model Y discounts like that, but on the second or third to last day of the month, they released Model S and Model X discounts in that type of range. So, and certainly, if you gotta think about this, like the people that bought those cars, they either had to pay cash or they had a loan that was already pending that they just had to put in a VIN and get approved, or they used Tesla financing to just quickly try and get that turned around and bought. And so when is the best time to buy a Tesla? It really depends on your location and also what vehicle you're interested in, and then also what type of deal you want, I guess, right? Antonio liked that $8,000 to $10,000 on interest deal. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Chris, San Diego? Then I would say that's really good actually for $90 a month in San Diego. That's insane actually, because I guess I just always assumed California interest rates were $150 to $200 plus. But if you're getting $90 a month, that's a really nice monthly payment. You must be a very good driver or got a clean record. Antonio, 2024 is point of sale. However, probably $3,500 US only. Yes, they could, but that's what Tesla's saying, at least for only one model trim. So we have to see what's going to happen with the Tesla tax credit. All right, what else we got? In this next topic, we've got another Tesla Cybertruck pricing prediction, and this time it's got some good reasoning with it. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Gary Black. He posted this. It seems like he's been asking, which is an analyst and investor of Tesla, he seems like he's been asking his Tesla contacts to figure out what is the Cybertruck pricing, and no one is saying a word. Pretty strict NDAs, it seemed like. But he agrees with Holmar's blog and that Elon Musk won't create a huge Cybertruck delivery event in Austin only to disappoint the crowd on price. Affordability is important. So here are the predictions for Gary's Cybertruck, and based upon that reasoning. Single motor 49,990, dual motor 59,990, and tri-motor 79,990. And if you were to ask me a year ago, I would say there's no way that these were going to be prices and they were going to try and price it a lot higher. But it seems like with how everything is going with like sales, I don't know about you all, but it seems like there's a ton more sales this year as we go into the internet, as we go on Slick Deals and everything like that. And we use our Ebates, our Ratukin, there's plenty of cash back that is going all around, because it does feel like the buying power out there, or buying demand for everything isn't as strong. And so if these prices were to come out just like this, all of these would, in theory, qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit, which would be a fantastic opportunity for Tesla to capitalize and get sales of this monstrous truck. In case you haven't been to any of the Tesla stores out there to see yourself all the different Cybertruck, here's a list of the 9 stores that have a Cybertruck in the actual showroom. Probably not open today, maybe starting tomorrow if you're depending on where you're at, but that's Cybertruck. This Cybertruck is massive. It is bigger than what you could even expect. The trunk is massive, or the bed is massive. The rims are massive. Everything about it is massive. So go ahead and take a look at it and see what's worth it, what it's worth, and let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you think in terms of the pricing for that. It seems like Mark Benson agrees. I've said it for years. I think Tesla's going to shock the world with the Cybertruck pricing so much that Rivian and Ford are going to feel the pain. And I mean, Tesla likes feeling the pain. I mean, if you take a look at all different price drops that Tesla has done throughout this year, going from $66,000 for a Model Y long range. Yes, I said that correctly. A Model Y long range was $66,000 as a starting price in January of this year, all the way down to its current price of $48,990, not even factoring any sort of inventory discounts, which could be whacking it down another $3,000. So basically a $20,000 drop in terms of what the price of was for a Model Y long range was in January, now down to $45,000 or $46,000 it is currently. And so Tesla really likes to bring pain for all the different prices out there. And so we could see, I mean, we'll see, we'll wait and see, right? Because this Tesla Cybertruck delivery event is later this month, and actually even 7 days from now on November 30th. And so we will hopefully be able to see all the different specs. And of course, more importantly, all the different pricing to see if people are going to be canceling their order or keeping their Tesla Cybertruck order. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And we just found a credit union on this list that has interest rates as low as 3.99% that anybody can qualify and join the credit union. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. All right, water break. Chris, yeah, clean record, no tickets, $1,000 deductible, 31 rears driving experience. Nice, congrats to you. Yeah, $90 a month. I wish I paid $90 a month. On average, we did a poll. It's like $150 a month for everybody across the U.S. In Los Angeles or California, definitely we're at like $170 a month. But it's for a Model X, I guess, so it's different. But still, Ranch Hand, thanks for coming back. Welcome back. I just bought a Model Y Performance from inventory and saved nearly $3,000 off the build price. Thank you for all the information. No, thank you, Ranchan. Congrats to you. You'll start to see now. Tesla is going to get pretty aggressive on trying to get you to take delivery ASAP. But thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button. And thanks for coming by and sharing your great news about buying a Tesla. Hopefully everything goes well with the delivery process, and hopefully you're able to get a good interest rate and good payment for your Tesla. But congrats to you as well. Don't forget to use our Tesla discount codes down below in the description for Tesla accessories and for everybody else as well. We got 3D Mats USA for a premium floor mat for your Tesla. We actually have a set of these in our Model X. We got Vion for interior accessories. We got Jawa for the best interior accessories, and we got MAGBAK as well, all down below in the description. So thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla discount accessory codes in the past and in the future. Antonio, the weights, however, when will there be a stock to pick from? Like inventory? It depends on where you're at, but there should be inventory eligible or around you. All right, what else we got? In this next quick PSA, Tesla has updated their new website and added a brand new section to go over different information for your Tesla vehicle. And that information is all about charging. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Sari. He posted this. Tesla has launched a new updated charger website to better educate people. Go anywhere, charge everywhere. We can take a look at it on the website itself. You can go to charging and then take a look at this brand new video of Teslas charging their vehicles. We got the J177 Duo adapter, even charging at various superchargers. And there's just an explanation, because I guess charging a Tesla vehicle or charging any electric vehicle takes a little bit of mental capacity to try and understand how you're actually going to do this. And so the more content that's out there can help alleviate any sort of anxiety for charging a vehicle. But Tesla does probably make it the most easiest out of charging any sort of vehicle, as you probably know, by the Tesla supercharger network. But definitely check out this site. Let us know if you're what's interesting with it. I mean, we certainly found this other section where you can search all the different Tesla superchargers around you and also plan your route depending on where you're actually going to be driving your Tesla. But really cool stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. But before we do that, we're going to take a water break. But thanks for coming in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. We're going to do a big giveaway for December. So definitely hit that subscribe, and also definitely hit that like. It's going to be a giveaway with a substantial value, and it's going to be everything in line with what we talk about on this channel, which is buying a Tesla, monthly payments, monthly lease payments, getting the best financing deal. So definitely hit that subscribe, and we're going to be ramping and kicking off that giveaway on December 1st, and it's going to be a month-long giveaway. So thank you all for joining in. One last question. When realistic can we walk in order a CB or Juniper in LA? Oh, it's going to be a while. Highland, maybe Q1 of next year. Juniper, maybe a year after that. It's going to be definitely going to be a bit long time for that. One of the best deals going to come in for December for buying a Model Y in New York. Ooh, that's going to be tough, because I don't know what type of inventory levels are in New York, but I wouldn't wait too long because of how long the vehicles take to ship from the West Coast to New York. So maybe start and place an order by maybe the first week of December, unless there's plenty of inventory at your local Tesla stores and you have no worry about that, because they can sell out. They might sell out, especially if they tip over a certain level and there's just that much more of discounts out there. So just be aware of that. I mean, certainly you can lock in the price or lock in an inventory vehicle and then just stall as much as you can. That could be a strategy as well. So maybe even like wait till the first week of December, stall as much as you can, or lock in a vehicle and then stall as much as you can, just to see if there's more discounts or incentives by the end of the year. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.